If you're watching this, you're probably thinking about buying your first home, which is exciting, but it could also be a little scary. Hi, my name is Jack Dunn, and I'm a real estate broker here in Denver with Keymasters Real Estate. And today I put together 5 things that you need to know as a first-time homebuyer here in Denver. But before I start getting into all this, it's a little stuffy in here. Why don't we take it to somewhere with a little more color? Here we are at the beautiful Red Rocks Amphitheater in Morrison. It's always rated one of the top 10 concert venues in the entire country. I actually graduated high school right down there on that stage, but it's a different story for a different day. And you're here to hear my 5 tips that you need to know as a first-time home buyer here in Denver. So let's get into it. Alright, my first tip, which might sound a little obvious, is to start saving now. And you might think, that's a no-brainer, but you'd be surprised how many people aren't ready for the actual cost of buying a house. And these costs can include anything from earnest money to down payments, home inspections, closing costs. You don't want to buy a house and have nothing in it, so you might need furniture. You might need to fix some things. You might paint. You got to keep these things in mind when you're buying a house. So my first tip is to start saving now. Okay, now the next thing most people want to know is how much they can afford. And although those online calculators might look easy and quick, they're not always the most reliable. And that's why for my step 2, I'd recommend getting pre-approved by a lender. Now, getting pre-approved can give you a solid limit as to how much you can spend on a house, although you probably won't want to max out your budget. So when you get pre-approved, there are a couple things you might need: tax records, W-2s. If you call a lender, they'll give you a list. Now, if you need some recommendations, a list of lenders that we at Keymasters have worked with here in the past, click the Learn More button. The Denver market that we live in is a seller's market. And as you know, things can move pretty fast, so that's why my next tip is to start searching early. Buying a property isn't always like those HGTV shows where you just pick a house and all of a sudden you have it, okay? It can sometimes take months to find the right house at the right price. So if you start searching early and you search often, it's really going to help you in your house hunt. Now, if you want updates on new listings and kind of to stay in the loop without some annoying realtor breathing down your neck, then click the Learn More button. My next tip is one that I stress, and it's that you have to be aware of your investments. This is most likely the biggest purchase of your life, and you don't want to be underprepared and underinformed. Yes, I did just call myself an annoying realtor, but I'd rather annoy you with facts rather than let you make a bad decision. That's why I'd recommend speaking with professionals like myself, because professionals can help you understand the market and ultimately help you get the most for your money, which is vital, especially here in Denver. So finally, the last point I want to make is for you not to get down on yourself. Keep your head up if an offer isn't accepted or it doesn't happen super fast. Denver can be a really tough market. It's a seller's market, and although houses move fast, someone has to buy them, and with the right agent, knowledge, and preparedness, it should be you. Alright guys, I do have a bonus tip for you. So tip 6, a little cheesy, is to have fun. Now, you only buy your first home once, alright? And sometimes there's so much going on and so many things that you're doing, you can kind of get weighed down with stress and kind of forget how exciting buying your first home really is. So that's my bonus tip for you guys, is remember, you gotta have fun. Now, these are my top 5 tips that you need to know as a first-time home buyer here in Denver, Colorado. And if you need anything like a list of lenders that you can get pre-approved by, if you need updates on the market, on new listings that come across, or if you just need general information on buying a house, click the Learn More button and leave your info, and then we'll be in touch. This is Jack Dunn with Keymasters Real Estate, reminding you to dream big and live bigger. Thanks, everybody.